how it's sitting in my hands. I'll never wash that off. Good morning, welcome back to today's video. Today we've got a bit of a problem with the Teat spray. That's the spray that sprays the cows and keeps the bacteria down after milking. We need to get on with that. It has an airlock in the pump, so we need to cure that and sort that out. Also, these ladies and down here need some round bale. We've none left at the moment. We have a store about 3 miles away, and what we'll do, we'll trundle off and we'll have a little bit of a road trip. I'll take you along for the ride and we'll go fetch some round bales. If you enjoy our videos, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and we'll try to upload new videos every week. Okay, let's go get this pump fixed. Well, what's happened is it's got an airlock in it and it's pumping and ticking all the time. Bit of a nuisance really, but we tried to put a little bleed tap on. What we're going to do, we're probably going to elaborate on this and actually tap it or pipe it all the way back to the drum, so we can just turn the tap, let the air out, push it back to the drum and make life a lot easier. But till we get the pipe and the tap sorted, we've just got to drain it into a bucket. But anyway, come on, let's get the air out. Alright, looking at it, as you can see, this is clear. The stuff looks pink in these tubes. There's no liquid in here, there's no liquid coming up, so we can see it's got an airlock in, and that's why it's pulsing and ticking all the time. Right, let's get the thing sorted. What we're going to have to do, we're going to slacken this bottom, we're going to let the air out, and hopefully we'll get it sorted. But it wants a tap on here, wants tapping all the way back to the barrel, so we can just turn the tap, let the air out, and then it'll make our life a lot easier. So what we'll do, we'll slacken the pressure off. We'll slacken the pressure off, it stops the pump working. There we go, so the pressure's gone now, so we can take it off. It's usually a bit of a messy job. Usually get liquid everywhere. Okay, so that's what happens when you get still under pressure. Alright, I've just got a bolt in the end, just screw it all in, tighten it up, and then I'll put a hose clamp or a jubilee clip round it, stop it leaking. But once again, it just needs a tap on here, but I can't just find one right size. Pipes are pink now, you can see them, pink or orange. Got all the air out, so hopefully now if I put the pressure on, it'll pump a couple of times, just get slower and slower as the pressure builds up. And the little dial there wants to be set on about 5 bar, which is pretty close. That'll do. Okay, it's stopped ticking now, so let's see how it goes on at that. We might have to do it again. I'm hoping we've got all the air out. They're being better with a funnel. Oh, brilliant. Look what's arrived. I've just been up and drilled a hole in the centre of this, so that'll put the return pipe back in the barrel. Just screw that in there. And we have a return. I'm sure that's going to work absolutely fine. Okay, there we go, nice little tap. Turn the tap. Yeah, we're sorted. Turn the tap, bleed the air out, and then we can just tighten it back up again. And then the return goes all the way back to the barrel. Just while I'm up here, just looking at the cows, they all look very content, very quiet. Quite a few waiting to be milked on both sides. One or two people have asked what are these for. They're a pole on a spring, like a big suspension spring. These are very, very useful, extremely useful. Occasionally you get some late cows. If you've got quite a few late cows, what you can do, you can bring the rails down and it makes a nice square pen. And what you can do, you can put a few cows in here, just leave them quietly, we'll go off and do another couple of little jobs and come back in a short time. And the cows, what they'll do, they'll wander through the robot themselves. It's very, very useful for late cows. It also helps with training the heifers too. We can fetch them down, leave the cow to go through the robot on its own. We don't force them to go through. Just let them wander through on their own, nice and quietly. And then they very, very quickly get used to going through through the robot. Extremely useful bit of kit. What we do is lower them all the way down. We slide out the end. We can lock them in. Then it makes a nice little holding pen. This is a handy one. This shuts the passageway off, and then we can actually swing it round like this. And if we need to trap these cows in here so they go through the robot on their own, we can do that. Trap them in, wander off and do a couple of jobs. Might go feed some calves, bed cows up. So they're quietly going on their own now. And it's really, really extremely handy for training heifers. And any late cows, stops them wandering off again, especially if we're feeding. They might run off and start feeding and then not go through a robot again. So as you can see, it just holds them, and they've got no option to go through. These cows have obviously been in, they're going straight through the robot. Come on, girl, come on. Come on. Once we've done, we just simply pull the peg out, lift it back up. Hello, enjoying your breakfast? We feed Bros grains in the silage. We generally just mix it in. We haven't to feed wagon, so just mix it with a bucket. Being Christmas now, brewery seems to have stopped working, so Bros grains have gone a little bit tight, so we just reduced them down a little bit, but they're doing all right. We have a little bit of Bros grains underneath the silage pit, which helps us just get a little bit further, but we've just got a small amount left. They do go down really quickly. Do enjoy feeding Bros grains. They're a good feed, good wet feed to mix in with silage. It just helps, especially our second cut, because it's very, very dry is our second cut. So mixing the Bros grains in, a little bit of moisture, the cows seem to enjoy it and then digest it a lot better. Somebody asked why you haven't got a feed wagon. I don't know really, but it might be useful for us. To be honest with you, we can manage quite well without one. Just simply mixing it with a bucket. It's straightforward, it's no big deal. And it's really, really cost effective. Feed wagons are expensive to maintain and keep up to date. They do wear out really quite quickly. Okay, you can measure your feed quite accurately with the weighing scales on them, but we know how much it weighs. You can get it quite accurate anyway without the scales. It's just something else to break down. They're quite an expensive piece of kit to keep running, so we manage quite well without it. Milk cows get silage and Bros grains mixed together, which is a good feed. But the young stock get round bales. We store a few round bales about 3 miles away from here. We're a little bit short. I better go fetch a load now. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Nice little ride out to fetch some round bales. That's always a lot of fun. If you've enjoyed the content and you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell, and we'll notify you of new videos uploaded every week. If you want to see how a robot milks a cow, watch this video next. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.